Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 677 of the DrunkNerds podcast. I'm host, as always. I'm Tyler, and join me with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Sir Colonel Gables. What's up, buddy?
Man, I'm feeling kind of tired. But at the same point, man, it's been the same old this week. I mean, give or take, playing little bits of like Pokemon GC, TCGP, and like freaking just trying out like just random stuff on my PS5. It's just been kind of like one of those work weeks to where it's like it was busy toward in the beginning, and all of a sudden towards say Friday and Saturday, it just started to chill. And mostly because in my area there's something that's called the Lavender Festival, which all these tourists just come all over the world and stuff, and they just want to visit, just trying to come into the town and stuff so they can get like their lavender, like I'm kidding you not, man, like lavender drinks, like freaking lavender this and that, and and yeah, it's exactly what you think, Tyler. It's like lavender tastes like it smells.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you what, man, it's like I've had one lavender drink from Starbucks.
Yeah, I was
I
just going to say that.
actually decided to take a drink from that stuff. And as soon as I drank it, I'm like, oh no, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, yeah,
And I forced myself to down that damn thing because I paid for that darn drink. And I'm like, okay, well, I finished it. I could say I've drank all this, so never again.
yeah. Say, yeah. My mom got really hooked on those. She drinks like matcha teas, and they had like a
Oh, matcha,
lavender
yeah.
cold foam matcha tea.
Oh,
So I would like every now and again, like I'd like go get myself some coffee, and like if I had to run over to my parents' house real fast, I'd grab her a coffee or
uh-huh.
one of her teas. And she
Yeah.
got like a lavender coffee one time, and she let me try it, and I was like, "Ugh." Like I don't get me wrong, smell lavender, lovely. I love the smell. I'll smell it all goddamn day.
Yeah.
The taste of it though, no, thank you, absolutely not.
Oh God. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
they had to freaking mix this thing with oat milk in order to try to get like the dilute the freaking strong like taste of lavender. But
yeah,
it's like, yeah, it's an acquired taste for many.
yeah, right.
But yeah, man, other than that though, I've just getting myself prepped for the NFL season. I mean, absolutely getting prepped. I mean,
Mhm.
just been doing a lot of basic like analysis and stuff, a lot of different football teams because I'm really planning on like the fantasy football stuff this year. So I'm like, okay. Okay, well let's see if I do better this year and not just fail out the first round of the playoffs like I did. Just
Yeah,
burnt out.
I wouldn't know how that feels because I'm the champion. So, uh,
Well, you're the reigning champion, that's
yeah,
true.
the reigning defending champion. Yep. Yeah.
But anyways, how have you been, Tyler?
I'm doing all right, man. My sister went up to with her boyfriend. They went up to Michigan a couple weekends
Oh.
ago for Fourth of July, and they're like, she's like, oh, we're gonna. I was talking on the phone. She's like, oh yeah, we're gonna drive back. We're gonna cut through Wisconsin and stuff. And it's like that'd be kind of cool to see Wisconsin, a little bit of Wisconsin as they come in. And I like immediately like, whoa, what? She's like, yeah, we're going to Wisconsin. I'm like, and she was gonna freak out about the Packers. You know, I'm a Packers fan. And I'm like, no, no, no. I need you to get me this beer. And it's New Glarus Brewing Company. It's only available in Wisconsin. And she got me. I'm like, just get me like a 24 pack or like whatever they got. Just give me one of those. And it's
You can find
and
his
she got
cheese.
yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, get some fucking cheese from there. They pull you over
I've
for
always
sure.
heard legends.
Yeah, I would love to try it. Like, I'll go up there and get some cheese curds. That like before I die,
Mm.
I definitely want to go up to like see the Green Bay Packers, go see Lambeau Field, go through the whole thing, and get some goddamn cheese curds from Wisconsin. Like, I live in Iowa, so we got a lot of good like we get a lot of good shit. But I'm like, we're like, it's like I know like it's got to be a tear down because I hear people from like Iowa that talk rave about. Um, Wisconsin and their cheese and stuff like that. Like Missouri,
Yeah.
they got nothing. Nebraska, fuck them. They don't even have internet yet. But Iowa's got a lot of good shit. But anyways, this is called the Spotted Cow. So my sister got
The
me.
spotted cow.
Yeah, so it's got a little cow on it here. Yeah, but they like it's a New Glarus brewing company. Like my buddy Justin, my best friend, he went up there a couple years ago, and he brought back like one of each of their kinds of beer, and he
Oh.
let me try one of each, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's really good beer. So she got me these. She got me. She said it was like Fourth of July weekend, so she's like, they went to the store and there was two sitting there, and I'm like, buy them both. So she got me two 12 packs. So I'll be drinking these for a while. I really just need them. I don't drink a lot, so these will probably last me until at least Oktoberfest season, which is around the corner. Because you might every now and you might get some sightings in like August, but usually like late August, we'll see some. Oktoberfest is pretty much out in the wild, so I just need something to keep me tided over until then. Because oh my god, Gables, my mouth is watering just thinking about an Oktoberfest beer right now. Oh my god, it's man, I can't wait. Fall is my favorite time of year, not only because of, like the weather. Like here in Iowa, there's like 10 weeks of the year where it doesn't suck to live here, and 7 of those weeks is in like September and October. So like the other 3 in like late April. So I am looking forward to that, and also football season and stuff like that. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm doing all right. It was it's like one of the like nicer like work balance weeks I've had in my life, and I mean like probably in the last 10 years, I'd say, of just like getting off at a decent time every day and like getting home, and I'm like, I actually have like 3 hours of like free time. And I like fighting off like I'm so used to like my body clock's so fucked up because like after like an hour I'm so used to like, well, I gotta go to bed now. I was like, wait, it's only like 6 o'clock. Like I can be up for a few more. Like, what are we doing here? So, anyways, it was nice, and then I got to play a bunch of college football, 26, which was amazing. I did buy Donkey Kong, so it's been a decent week outside of being hot as fuck. Knock on wood. But it was a pretty decent week. Feeling pretty good here. And then it's Saturday as we're recording this, so it's I got to go up to Starbucks and get myself a cold brew with the sweet cream cold brew and the caramel drizzle on there. So let me tell you, Gibbles, perfect combination on a Saturday morning. Lexapro and cold brew. It is a killer combination. So I was jazzed up and feeling great. And then like I don't know. I'm just in a decent mood. It was nice. The Lexapro is doing its work today. But and I spent a bunch of I've been working a lot of overtime lately. So I bought some stuff for the house that I've been like the apartment here. I've been needing to like did a little mini remodel. Bought a new comforter, some new bed, like new sheets, stuff like that. Bought some new stuff for the bathroom, and gonna hopefully buy I'm gonna try to buy a new couch here soon, Gables. So
it's been much needed.
Yes, yeah. I've been bitching about this couch to Gables for like 6 years now. So I'm so happy to like finally I've been like looking at like anyways, I'm not going on a whole rant, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling okay. It's been a decent week. So yeah, it's hard to complain. So I think things are gonna go bad. Something bad's gonna happen at work on Monday. I already know it. My truck's gonna catch on fire again. But anyway, anyways,
the medication won't deliver itself.
Yeah, no, yeah, right. I'm gonna need the fucking medication. But anyways, I'm Tyler. That's Gables. We're here every week. Gables and I get together and talk about video games. Everything I love about them. We've been doing this for over 12 years now. We just do this because we love it. We don't make money off of this. Well, we make a very, very small amount from YouTube now. So small though they won't actually send us the money. So we gotta wait till it's gotta be so much money before they send it to you. But if you guys want to help us get there faster, we'd appreciate that by going to youtube.com/DrunkNerds or I think it's /DrunkNerds, and or there's links in the show notes if you listen to us on any like Apple Podcast, Spotify, whatever podcast service you're on. There's links down below to click on that. Subscribe over there. Subscribe everywhere. 5-star reviews, all that. But if you can go to YouTube, we do for just $1 a month. You could support Gables and Tyler's video game habits. I guess I was like I need like In the Arms of the Angel playing behind me as I'm doing this. In the arms of the angel. Gables, I'm gonna have you sing that to me, and I'm gonna play it in the background when I do the spiel now. And then that you'll support Gables. Buying fucking TCGP packs and me buying beer. You can help support us that way for just $1 a month. Anyways, you can sign up for that. We have a membership thing. It's like I said, it's only $1. We don't have like there's nothing like you get for it other than our appreciation. And we do have a couple members that send us $1 a month, so we do appreciate that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take it. Hey, it adds up. I think you have to have at least $100 in your YouTube bank or whatever before they send it to you. So I think we have like $6 in there, Gables. So
that's fine. I mean,
yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there, guys. So if you want to help us get there a little faster, that'd be amazing. Unfortunately, YouTube does take I think 30% of it, but that's fine. That's more money than what we had before, Gables.
That's true.
Anyways, Gables, let's jump in to some of the news here. So kind of a weirder week here. A lot of rumors, a lot of speculations. We're in speculation season right now. I guess for things going on. But Gables, there've been some rumblings, some reports, some stuff like that about a Nintendo Direct. Nate the Hate, who is a very good leaker, especially when it comes he's probably one of the more reliable Nintendo leakers, I would say, like as far as like actually having information. He said that there was going to be a Nintendo Direct. I think he said it last week, sometime after Bonanza came out. Bonanza is now out. But he said he doesn't know for sure, but it's probably going to be the last week of July. So not this, excuse me, not this coming week, but the week after. Sorry, he just went from nothing to like downpouring here. Anyways, Gables, if I lose connection, that's probably why. But anyways, so no, he didn't have any information as far as like what would be at the direct, but on the Nintendo podcast, report from Woods Beat 'em Ups Hawker, who I've never heard of, but apparently he's got like
Oh, Wood. Yeah, I know
okay,
who you're talking about. He's
okay,
also a predominant like not streamer, influencer and stuff. He does most of Nintendo content.
okay. So I've never heard of him before, but people like I talked to like in like other communities and stuff, they know of him, I guess, and so I guess he's got a little bit of like a history of like some stuff, I guess, of like breaking some stuff here, like like leaks and whatever, maybe having information. He made some several claims, including that there will be not only Gables, that we will be getting a teaser for the next Animal Crossing game coming in, like. So what he said here, direct quote: "I heard Isabel's going to show up, and a teaser card, Animal Crossing coming out in 2026."
Hmm. Hmm. Thinking about it, it would make some sense because Animal Crossing was huge on the Switch, but that was due in large part to a lot of situational stuff at the time.
Mm,
But at the same point, Animal Crossing is their most profitable, like casual friendly game that they can put out to entice people to buy Switch 2. So that's not out of the realm of possibility, So I think there's some bit of merit to that.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, in terms of specifics and stuff, I'm not sure. Yeah, you see an Animal Crossing game, of course, there's going to be Isabel or someone that's going to be somewhere, or
Yeah,
Tom Nook
Tom Nook.
somewhere.
Yeah,
That's just kind of a given.
yeah,
But I also think that's kind of a safe guess in terms of the Nintendo Switch stuff because it's like, well, yeah, maybe, that's kind of an obvious thing that Animal Crossing would be coming down the pipeline. But at the same point, I understand and I kind of think that there is some merit to this.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where like, I mean, anything is possible. Nintendo Directs, like, yeah, obviously, this is like a guy that we get a lot of information from regularly. It seems like,
No.
but I don't know. Like, I believe the Animal Crossing team is also the Splatoon team. So if I think that is the case. And I was
Hmm.
trying to think. I think they did that. Like they had that expansion they did. Like I think that was like 2022. Splatoon 3 came out. I think 2023 or
Yeah,
4.
2023.
Is it 2023? Okay. Um.
It was 2023 because the expansion was 2024, I think.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, maybe that lines up. I will be maybe like also you could think of like, okay, this thing blew up. Let's fast track the next one as well. We also do have the Splatoon Raiders coming out. I think it's supposed to be coming out this year. So I don't
Yeah.
know. That's supposed to be. It looks like a more of a smaller thing. So who knows? Um, I don't know. Like I can see it, but it's one of those things where like, it's just one of those things where like you can make a lot of sense here with like okay, like a lot of things you like all right, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I can see that happening here. Like there's a lot of like things you can pile up to like make it make sense in your head. Like doesn't necessarily with Nintendo. Nintendo's like one of the people like yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It doesn't necessarily mean Nintendo would do it. Like they're like one of the like I
Yeah.
always talk about like the most maddening fucking video game company out there because it's like
And they
they have
notoriously,
go ahead.
and let's not forget that they've notoriously, like, say, if information of a certain game they're developing does get leaked or something like that, they're notorious of, like, just switching it around so that way they would just intentionally just mess up whoever could go through and take a
Yeah.
guess. I think one of the most infamous examples when freaking Grub or something was guessing the Metroid Prime remaster would be coming out and stuff, and
Yeah.
he ended up like losing a bet and cutting his hair as a
Yeah,
result.
they delayed it 3 months because he said I think he said if it wasn't gonna be out by the end of the year, he'd cut his hair, and then
Hmm.
they released it in February. So it's like almost like just out of spite, just out of his spite of his hair, they did it. Yeah, so that wouldn't shock me, but yeah, it's like this is also a company that like they have games that have been done sitting on shelves for years. They just wait.
Yep.
So I don't know, but like it is like yeah, it's like a smash hit, and like I think yeah, obviously the IP is way more popular now than what it was. It's like I mean, there's a lot of people that are upset that like when that they didn't do a lot of support for it long term. That people like or wanting more support and willing to give them money for support, and
Yep.
they didn't do it. So, well, yeah, like I said, wouldn't shock me if it's there. It'd be kind of cool that could be like the one more thing. Although, I mean, if it's just a title card saying 2026, that might be kind of a weird. That might be like kind of a weird way to do it. But I don't know. They can work it in somehow. He had some other stuff here though as well. Some of the smaller stuff here. Metaphor ReFantazio will be coming to Switch 2. A bunch of GameCube shadow drops that will include Pokemon Coliseum, a Switch 2 upgrade for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond gets a release date, which I don't think is too much of a stretch, I think. Then Death Stranding's Director's Cut coming to Switch 2 as well. So, any of those, I don't know. What are your thoughts on any of those? So, you want me to go through them again one more time?
I'll be honest. What's that?
Do you want me to go through them again one more time, or are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I think the one I'm most surprised, not most surprised, but the one I'm looking forward to the most is if this is actually gonna happen. The stealth dropping of some GameCube titles or some, like say for like Pokemon Coliseum. That one I'm kind of a little bit most excited for because I think that has the most possibility of possibly happening throughout that, other than the Metroid Prime 4 date, like release date release. But Death Stranding, I mean, yeah, I could think that it's just that one's kind of a hard one. I know PlayStation has been making an effort to try to put some bits of their games in other platforms, other than PC, but they'll talk about Helldivers 2 and stuff with Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Death Stranding, like an actual major like first party game or something like that, like Death Stranding on Switch 2, that's kind of a stretch to me, but honestly, crazier things have happened.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd be more kind of.
Go ahead.
I'd actually think it'd be much more impactful or something, and probably kind of out of left field is if, like, say they had like a friggin' Uncharted game on fucking Switch. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't shock me if that Uncharted trilogy eventually comes, but Death Stranding Director's Cut is already on Xbox. Came to Xbox last year, so.
Well, yeah.
It wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world, and like I mean, I don't know. It's just a matter of like, can the Decima engine run on a Switch 2? Because like that would be that'd be something interesting to see.
Well, if it runs on the Steam Deck or something like that, then they could possibly work something for a Switch 2.
That's true. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like none of them like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, Metaphor is a great game, but it's already it's been out for 9 months now. Like these are just more ports. Like an upgrade for Witcher 3. Like yeah, I mean it's just like a lot of like getting a Metro Prime 4 release date. Like yeah, I expect that. Like honestly, like I'm not like expecting too much like before the Animal Crossing stuff here. I wasn't expecting a ton of like to me. I'm like okay, a direct makes sense. Like I get if they're gonna do one like they have a lot of stuff announced that are supposed to be coming this year with not a lot of with like no real dates. Like I mean it's weird like
right.
Dragon Drive they just announced a date on their Nintendo app. With Pokemon they just announced a date on a YouTube video. It's like it's very weird to like nowadays like the way things work where like you used to get like dates like at like State of Plays or like big gaming events, and now it's just like they'll announce the game like out of the thing and then they'll put the date out and then they'll do another like Yosuyote getting its own State of Play last week or like like I said like Pokemon okay they randomly announced the date a couple months ago on like on a YouTube video, and then they're gonna do a Pokemon Presents this week, and it's just like it's very weird how things are going. So, to me, like I was almost like expecting them to just like keep announcing dates on their Nintendo app, and like maybe like a couple more trailers and stuff like that. But I don't know, I wouldn't be shocked maybe as well. Like they probably with the new console coming out, like sometimes you hear about like they throw these together because they made a lot of agreements with like third party that they would put their like advertiser games in directs or State of Plays or whatever. So it wouldn't shock me if they're doing that as well. Maybe that's part of it here. And like, yeah, like some of these games coming, would make sense. I'm kind of the same way though. Like Pokemon Coliseum is like, I would finally upgrade to the expansion pack if they like once they like put these Pokemon games from GameCube. I never played them back in the day. Like it's funny like all these things. It's like honestly like the 20-year-old GameCube game is the one I'm looking forward to most. Cause it's like I've already played Metaphor. I love Metaphor ReFantazio, Death Stranding, like stuff like that. Like cool, but it's like I don't know. Like I mean anything else that gives your fully like maybe expecting like other than like I mean maybe are you expecting any more gaming announcements? Or are you just like expecting more like concrete dates and stuff?
Honestly, I'm kind of expecting a little bit more game announcement stuff. I mean,
Okay.
personally, I'm not sure this is going to happen, but it's just kind of like a wishful thinking for me is I think it'd be really cool if we saw like anything Xbox related announced for the Switch 2. Even if it's something like say the Master Chief Collection, that would be
Mm,
pretty fun. Honestly, I've been kind of having a dream for a long time or something where it's like playing Halo on a Nintendo system.
yeah. Or maybe Gears Reloaded.
Gears Reloaded, that would work too. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I mean, more excellent games on other platforms and stuff, I'm always a fan of. But
Yeah.
other than that, though, I mean, I kind of do want more concrete dates for some of the games that they've already announced and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Well, I'm waiting for that release trailer, just that release date announcement.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, I mean, I kind of want to see I just kind of want to see if there's anything like, say, Fire Emblem or anything like more obscure that we've heard about potentially being done, but yet have not seen hide or hair of it.
Yeah. Was that Genealogy of the Holy War? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Genealogy of the Holy War. It's the remake of that Super Nintendo game, that Super
Yeah.
Famicom game from way
Yeah.
back when.
Yeah. Yeah. Because yeah, it's almost like it'd be nice to get like really. It's like we can get a lot of information out of this without getting a lot of new games because just like
Mm.
there's
Hmm.
some like they have a lot of games announced that are supposed to be coming this year. We just don't have dates
Yes,
for. Like I'm thinking like Hyrule Warriors, Metroid, obviously, Kirby Air Raiders. There's that
true.
Splatoon Raiders. I don't know if they officially said 2025, but I think they did. Um, Although I think Hyrule Warriors they only said winter, which could
Yes,
technically mean January or February. Um,
most
so
likely.
yeah, so it doesn't necessarily mean which I'd be. I mean, honestly, it's like for like this year, I think I'm kind of good on more Nintendo games coming, like big Nintendo games coming out this year. I think I might just be good on video games coming out this year. Looking at my like release calendar of like games to look forward to play. Like honestly, just we can start moving some shit to 2026. Um,
Mm.
so like I
Mm.
almost wonder like, do they want to like do we like you can make the case of like, do they start announcing a couple things now for like next year or like you gotta think about they're probably gonna do another will they do another direct in September? Or like they typically do like a direct at the beginning of the year, like January, February. Get through this year, maybe have a couple games for like 2026 lined up. Like maybe assuming, say, it's Animal Crossing. Okay, that's gonna be the big holiday game next year, and then maybe the Hyrule Warriors is like January, February, and then they do a state of play, and then or state of play a direct, and then like, hey, here's a few more games coming, and then like, yeah, they can have, a balance. I guess they do have like that Super Miitomo game. There's that rhythm
Oh,
game. Rhythm was it
Rhythm Heaven, yeah.
Rhythm Heaven? So I don't know, but like nothing major, I guess. So, um, and those games are cross generation as well. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where like I said, like I'm fine with like more games. I don't need more games this year. Like I'm actually there's a handful of games coming to the Switch 2 that I'm looking forward to the rest of the year, and I think I'm good on that. So it's just I think it's really just like if we can get a couple more games, like what I'm looking forward to next year. But I feel like the launch, like the first that launch window, like through the end of the year, is pretty decent. It's just cool. What am I gonna
Yeah.
play? Well, honestly, it's like obviously getting those games now, but it's like, all right, cool. What am I gonna be looking forward to next year? Because like we don't have a lot of information there, so I don't know. But I mean, you excited? How excited are you for this one, Gables?
Honestly, I'm moderately excited only because I'm going in with like a little expectation. I know that I'm just looking forward to certain dates, but seeing maybe one or two games possibly be announced.
Mm,
But I'm going in there just not like overly excited or anything, just
mm,
moderately.
yeah, yeah. I think it's just it's like I think it's just gonna be a lot like not a lot of major. It's just gonna be a lot of like I'm not expecting too much new stuff. Yeah, it's just like just give me some dates. Honestly, it's like what I want
Mm.
now. Um, but Gables, one thing that we might both be really looking forward to, honestly, maybe the thing I'm looking more forward to than a direct, is the Pokemon Presents is happening on
Mm.
Tuesday here. So, Gables, we're expecting this will probably be the blowout for Pokemon Legends ZA. Um,
Mm.
I'm assuming there'll probably be some couple other little things like they usually like probably be some like Pokemon trading card game stuff. What was that game? That Pokemon Stadium looking game they teased.
That was Pokemon Champions.
Champions.
So we haven't
Okay,
heard anything from that since the initial like a reveal trailer.
back in February.
And
Yeah,
yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how that's going.
yeah. Just, I mean, obviously we'll have like the cafe thing. I'm sure. The
Oh, we'll have the usual suspects. We'll have Pokemon Cafe, Pokemon Unite, probably Pokemon like uh that cake mix game and
yeah,
stuff, whatever the heck that was. The cafe, Pokemon
yeah,
Cafe or something like that.
yeah.
Plus, obviously TCGP.
Pokemon
That's
Sleep.
probably one of their yeah. And then
Yeah.
Pokemon Sleep, possibly. I mean, hell, we've seen Pokemon Sleep stuff, but
I just thought of something I really want, Gables.
what?
Pokemon Bidet. But specifically, I want actually want to buy a Pokemon Bidet, and it's just Squirtle. Gables, if you can have any water Pokemon spray your butt with water, what would it be?
Oh God.
Poliwag?
No, no, man. It's like you got to really think about that because you wouldn't want, honestly, you wouldn't want any of them to do that because of like, let's just say they just try to spray or something like that. It's not going to be like a light thing. It's going to be like a fucking jet blast, dude.
Yeah,
So it's
well,
going
that's why I
to
didn't
tell
say
you off at the end
Blastoise.
of it.
I don't want a Hydro Pump. That's why I said Squirtle.
Oh yeah, just Tyler just sitting all in a hydro pump up the ass.
I go to push a button, I just hear like big thuds, and it's fucking Blastoise walking in. It's just like sprays me through the fucking. I end up in my neighbor's kitchen.
You just see the freaking Blastoise with a gleam in his eye or something
Yeah.
like that. It's like, oh, I hate this job, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah,
Just
it's a shit job.
You out.
Oh man,
Oh, this is such a shit job. It's like a retort from like a Flintstones episode, dude, or something like that. Well, it's a living.
yeah. I'm looking up Pokemon water types. All right, here we go.
Well, we got plenty of water types. Like you got Squirtle, you got Poliwag, you even got like Vaporeon and stuff like that. Oh God. I'm
Okay,
trying to think of a Pokemon that actually would would work in that situation the best without it being things like. Well, let's see. You
Tentacool.
could do like a Shelter or something with Bubble.
That's true. I feel like Bubble wouldn't do a lot. I really don't think there's enough pressure there. I need a little bit of pressure. You know. That sounds bad out of context. Dude, Dugong.
Dude, oh yeah, Dugong. No.
Okay, Cloyster.
It just opens itself up or something like that. Like, boing.
Just like goes, but he's just getting stabbed. Okay, Horsey.
Well, if you want pressure bubbles, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, Tauros technically is a fighting water type.
Well, there is a Paldean form that's like one's water and then one's fire.
Okay.
Oh, it's weird.
All right. Well, definitely not Gyarados here.
Just Gyarados just happens to pop out of the shower.
Yeah. I'm thinking Squirtle might be the best one. Wingull. I mean, that's not bad.
Oh yeah. It's like, all right, boy, I'm gonna let you out of your cage, and all of a sudden, it's just the wind goes like, He's like.
I'm also just like, you got to keep this thing. I'm assuming you got to keep this thing in your house. So it's like I'm also trying to think of like, okay, limited for space here. So like Whalmer, he's out. Definitely not him. Krabby.
Well, then again, you might pinch your nuts in the process, so it's probably not a good idea.
Gables, I'm not here to kink shame anybody, but like some people might be into that. You know? So maybe they played Resident Evil 8 and they learned something about themselves. So, am I talking about me? Potentially.
Oh my God! Yeah, new game concept: Pokemon crabs. Anyway.
Oh God! That's all. Yeah, that's it. How'd you get crab, sir? I have. So, have you ever heard of Krabby? Froakie ain't bad. Oh, Poppy. Oh no, not Poplio. Poplio? No, not him. He's too cute. I don't want him to look at my asshole.
I love how this evolves from like Pokemon Direct, all of a sudden just taking.
Honestly, Gables,
Pokemon be best for cleaning our ass.
this is more exciting to me. Like Bascule. It's funny. Now I'm just trying to say something.
Basculin.
Basculin. That one's creepy looking. I don't like that one. Quaxley, maybe. I don't really give a shit about Quaxley. Honestly, he can look at my asshole.
Let her rip.
Yeah, I'm just, man. There's some ugly ass looking fucking water Pokemon here. Like it looks like they just kind of gave up after a while. Wishwashy, come on.
Well, some of it.
I mean, Okay.
Or, you always just try to find an ice type instead, like, oh, okay, well, let's get that little ice cream cone. Let's get that vanillite and let's see what happens.
Gables, that's only if like you eat like a lot of hot stuff. Now that'd be great,
uh,
honestly. If like, all right, who's the Pokemon? What's the ice type you want to use after you just ate a bunch of like fucking habanero peppers? Like that's okay. Well, we're gonna
oh my
who's
god,
gonna
that'd be horrible.
all right, ice type Pokemon. We're
Oh,
looking at that. Gable.
Articuno.
Fuck the rest of the show. I'm looking at this stuff here. Okay. Oh,
Articuno
Mr.
ice man.
Mime is an ice type. That's my answer right there. I didn't know. What did you
Well,
tell me?
yeah, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I mean, Mr. Mime is a Galarian form or some that is part ice type.
Okay.
He
Okay.
actually evolves into, let's see, so Mr. Mime to like Mr. Rhyme or something like that. It's part ice type.
Jinx? Oh God, yeah, fuck yeah, Jinx. Jinx, I definitely I want
Well,
Jinx to do a lot of things in my asshole. So I'll just take Jinx would be able to fill a lot of needs for me. So we're gonna go with Jinx.
well,
Yeah, well, that's my
she would
answer.
actually match in better and stuff, and it's like, oh, she'd probably be able to match in because she's kind of more or less comparable, like mistaking her from Nicki Minaj.
Fuck yeah. Well, wait. Well, maybe I use Ditto then. Can I just pick Ditto? That's cheating? I can't pick Ditto. Ditto could just be whatever I want it to be.
Okay, okay, Ditto transform into a water type, just transforms into you. No,
Yeah.
no, no.
Ditto, turn into Megan the Stallion's tampon.
Oh god. Okay, this is way off the rails now.
All right, Gables. Anyways, that was like a 5-minute tantrum about nothing. Okay, Gables. I'm really excited actually for the
Now,
prospect of a Pokemon per day. But anyways, go ahead.
now, the most likely thing is like we're talking about like say the supposed Nintendo Direct happening like a few weeks from now or something. We're thinking, okay, maybe Shadow Drop of Pokemon Coliseum. I mean, this makes the most sense for some information to pop up. Like confirming not just like Pokemon Coliseum and XD and all the other stuff, but just having a concrete releases. I mean, more information on Pokemon Champions, and to be serious is like
Oh, now we're gonna get
it'd
serious.
be
Okay.
oh man, it'd be more. I mean, just to be like serious in this aspect and stuff, where it's like it'd be nice to finally have the original Pokemon games on the fucking Switch Online stuff.
Hmm. That
I
actually
mean,
would
even
make
if it's
more.
like the remakes of Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah, that actually make more sense, honestly. Pokemon Coliseum with Shadow Drop there,
Yeah.
or like I don't know. Maybe they announce it's coming next, and then maybe they Shadow Drop it at the Direct. I guess.
Hmm.
I can
Yeah,
see
I
that.
could see that.
Yeah.
Because you think about the GameCube stuff. I mean, there was just the Pokemon Coliseum XD. I mean, there were other like weird ones though, but it wasn't necessarily mainline game stuff. Like you had the Pokemon Channel, which would only house like Pokemon you transfer from Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald to the storage
Yeah.
box. But that's we
Yeah.
have uh we have that freaking Pokemon service anyway for storing a lot of different.
Bank. Is that what it's called now?
Yeah, the Pokemon Bank. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was Home or Bank anymore. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I guess I'm just excited. Yeah. I mean, honestly, the main course here is the um Legends EA. Like we see a little bit. We got like a handful. They got a couple trailers, stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm curious. I'm just kind of curious how much more they're gonna show us because I feel like I mean I did tease that like that tower thing at the end of the last like trailer we got. So maybe they
Oh
break
yeah.
down like what exactly that is. I think there was like some leaks. Obviously, we had that massive leak last year.
Hmm.
Um, but like I think there was some leaks that came out of that, like that people kind of like trace back to the previous ones about what that could be. And it's I don't know, like so it almost sounds like it might be a multiplayer thing. I don't know, but I can see that being like the main like the online portion might be like the big thing they spend a lot of time on, and like also like I guess like what is the main plot of this? Because it's like obviously it's not a standard Pokemon game where you just collect the 8 badges, go fight the Elite Four, and then use the
Yeah,
Master
it's
Ball.
it's really weird. It's like even with Legends Arceus and stuff. I mean, this concept of it was simple. You were pretty much transferred and stuff from like modern day to back into like the Hisuian era of like rural ancient
Mm.
Johto and stuff, and had a chance to explore all those surroundings. And now for this, they didn't have not really explained a lot in terms of like the plot details of it. I mean, they showed the starters of these Pokemon, but at the same time, we haven't really seen too much else besides certain characters. the whole battle royale concept of stuff, and then teases here and there. I'm kind of curious to see if these starters that have like new evolutions,
Mm.
kind of like with Legends Arceus, because that would make sense too if it had like something in terms of some something that happens inside of that Z through A stuff, like some sort of random element pops up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously, like the story of like a Pokemon game is uh not the major thing, but it's like I am kind of curious, like what's the driving force that keeps us going? Is it tied in? Am I finally gonna go back in time and bring that kid back to present day? Like, what if like you find out that the kid you play as is the big brother, and the whole plot of the game is him trying to find out where his little brother disappeared to, and then you finally go back in time and save the kid? Because like remember, like it's so
Hmm.
weird, like Legend of Arceus just ends, and it never
Yes.
like it just like is that kid just stuck there forever? Like, did he just die there? Is this like a Back to the Future Part 3 scenario where he lived out his
Is
days
he his
and
own
like
grandpa in this situation?
yeah, 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 oh yeah, like is he Fry? Yeah, like yeah. Now when the evil alien brains come to take over, he's the only one that can save us. Yeah,
Oh,
these are
of course.
scenarios that I like to see play out. We're losing people. If people made it to the Pokemon Bidet portion, I'm sorry. Like, if you're hoping it got better from there, no, it didn't. Anyway, it's just nuts now, Gables. The talk about my asshole threw everybody off. I apologize. I don't apologize. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for this game. I'm honestly like way more excited for this than I
Mm.
like than probably any other Pokemon game in a while. Just because like I loved Arceus.
Yeah.
Like that was like one of the coolest things I've done. I think since I'm obviously I had like a very long gap between Crystal and X and Y for me of like playing these games, but
Mm.
um, Arceus was like the coolest thing I think they've ever done. So I'm curious how they're gonna like tie us into, um, you know, a modern day Pokemon setting. Also like the concerns of like how well is this thing gonna run, but also like um, being in like set in a town. So I don't know. I'm just excited to see it. I'm excited to see more, and it's one of the more anticipated games for the rest of the year for me. But stick with the Nintendo game. This is just like a Nintendo podcast, basically. Nintendo is
Yes.
doing that. They had that weird online playtest thing last year, and it was surprisingly very hard to find any actual gameplay of this. And then when I finally found some gameplay of this thing, I'm like, okay, this looks incredibly boring. It's also like it's something that's very early access. They had like I think 10,000 people there they allowed in last year. It's like an MMO style game. Um, they're doing a game. I believe you can now sign up now to get in. And it's first come first serve up to 40. I think 40,000 now. If you haven't done it yet, it's probably already over at this point in time. You have to have you have to be an expansion pack member to actually be able to do this. And I believe it starts 8 a.m. Pacific time on July 21st. This online, or no, that's when you can sign up. You can sign up on 8 a.m. July 21st. So Gables, you are actually eligible for this if you want to do it.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
So if you played in the first one, you're automatically able to go in and jump into this one. It is available on both the Switch One and Switch Two. A little bit of what I've seen of it and like kind of some reports out there from this. It's basically it looks like Nintendo is making their own Minecraft game.
Huh. Don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of questions about that one.
Yeah, it's like, how the hell would that even work? Like, I can understand if they're trying to capitalize on the success by having their own version of it. But then again, I mean, they've tried various attempts, not just like a Minecraft style of game, mind you, but just kind of create your own type of content or create your own different types of stuff before. If not with Mario Paint, then Mario Maker definitely was
What was
something in
that?
terms of
Garage
propelling
Builder.
this idea.
What was that game
What's
called?
that?
Garage build. What was that weird game they just like
That's
dropped?
Game Builder Garage, I
Game
think,
Builder
on the
Garage.
Switch.
Yeah, yeah. Like I mean, not entirely the same, but I mean, I guess not entirely different either.
Yeah, then there was that obscure game on the 3DS. It was like WarioWare DIY, I
Mm,
think, and
yeah.
you had to try to create your own mini games and that stuff as well. I mean, Nintendo has had some off the wall ideas in the past to trying to create their own kind of like weird amalgamation style games to try to teach people how to create their own content. And I know Minecraft pretty much kind of hit it out of the park and made it like better than what Nintendo could have actually accomplished in that aspect,
Yeah.
because it was came out in early access. It's been around for over 10 years, and at the same time people are
Almost 20. Yeah.
still fucking playing that game, and this is crazy. But Nintendo trying to go with their own Minecraft, it makes sense. I mean, but picturing in my head is very difficult, Tyler. I mean,
Yeah.
what the hell would this even look like?
Yeah. I mean, that's like, is this going to be tied into like an established IP? Is this going to be its own thing? Like, that's like what exactly? Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. Like, obviously, we're not game developers here, but these people are a lot more creative than we are. So it's like how they're gonna make this shit work. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping to be a little easier this time and like find some like I was able to find some like streams, but it was like very minimal stuff. This is like obviously like very early access. Some of the stuff we're seeing here. It's just interesting the way
Right,
they're those whole rollouts going out with it. Um, and yeah, I'd be like fascinated by like, do they make this like, and do they just like, is this like they put Mario in the title or something like that? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, no, it's like it's one of those things I tell all the time. Like, I think if you're like a major company out there, a major video game company out there, having some sort of live service game out there, you need to have at least. I would say it'd be crazy not to at least try to make one of your own. You know, like I always have like I don't blame any of these major studios, like any of these like maybe major publishers, whether it's like EA or Activision or Xbox or PlayStation, or whatever, for like doing their attempt at a live service thing. But like having one is okay. When you're trying to do multiple, where it's like I think is kind of stupid or going all in on it. So like I don't know. I think this might be like the closest Nintendo gets to like maybe doing some sort of like on like real live ongoing thing. Like obviously they have like Splatoon and they have games where like they add features to throughout, but it's like no paid content, no like like they usually support the thing for like you might get a few updates and stuff, and then it's kind of going on from there. So I'm curious like I don't know. I'd be fascinated to see like what they can come up with. But also, it's like this is a company where like I'm wondering if this is that studio that does like that game builder garage. Like they always have that they have that one studio that just does like kind of weird shit like this. And I'm wondering if
yes.
this is them. But it seems like a lot of times their kind of games just kind of come out and they just kind of come out. It's like there's very little fanfare behind it. They kind of just like, all right, cool, like we're putting this out. It's just like Game Builder Garage they put out, and like it wasn't even you weren't even able to actually. I believe if I remember correctly, you weren't even able to actually like share what you made with people online to play. So I don't know. Obviously this is like looks like gonna be an online world type of thing, but yeah, I'm just fascinated to see it. So hopefully when I'm assuming there'll be something out there to find. It might be a little difficult, but there'll be some stuff out there to find, and I'm kind of fascinated by that. So, um, but Gables, that's kind of for the news this week.
Hmm.
Let's jump into what we're playing. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first, buddy?
I'll go first because I can only touch like a little bit upon what I have been playing. I've been
Okay.
mostly busy this week, so I hadn't really got a chance to really play in depth with a lot of various games. So instead, I do want to talk about briefly me doing something that I don't generally do, and that is I did download an NBA game like NBA 2K like
All right.
25. This is just one of those weird things that happens to me every once in a while. I think last year I tried playing WWE like 2K24, and I spent a good amount of hours or something playing that game way back when, like last year. And I think I spent like about what 2 to 5 hours, got a good gist of the gameplay and this and that, and then tried the story mode, and then I just got just bored.
Mm-hmm.
I just basically just got bored. Like I just didn't really feel propelled to go back. Now for TK25, to its credit and stuff, it was free available on PlayStation Plus, so I downloaded it during the month it was free. Obviously, you can pick it up for fairly cheap now because the NBA season is over. They've already advertised 2K26 because they have. But I just wanted to just get a good feel and stuff because I hadn't really played like an NBA game in quite a long while. Now, so kind of an itch. Okay, maybe I could just play a few games, this and that. So that's what I started doing. Just started playing little games with the Golden State Warriors and stuff. Then I tried doing the first person, the my career mode and stuff, where you start off with a character and you try to go and play through specific core games and this and that. And right after the first initial part of it, oh god, yeah, I just after the first couple of games of me just playing, getting the gist of everything and stuff, it just felt like fairly. generic and also just fairly kind of like uninterested. Because the thing I usually enjoy playing the most inside the sports games are like the actual like just pickup games themselves. And only maybe for a couple of aspects, say like in Madden, like with franchise mode, or if I'm going to play like a franchise mode, not just for Madden or for college football or something. Yeah, that's more exciting to me. But I feel like I'm at that point where with some of these 2K games, I am not really entirely sure, like, if it's just me or if it's just like the content itself is just not overly engaging enough to warrant my interest.
Mm.
Because the same thing happened to me playing 2K25 as did playing like WWE 2K24 last year. I played it for about 5 hours. I played a couple of different games with the Golden State Warriors. I think like about five, maybe 7 games with the Golden State Warriors. And then I tried the career mode. Obviously, because of the 2K game, and this is supposed to last the entire season, right? They have all these microtransaction pop-ups, all these various season stuff pop-ups, all the season pass stuff. Just the usual rigmarole now because
Mm.
of all the microtransactions. That didn't so much bother me because I at least can just close them out and stuff and just go in to try to play stuff. But yeah, after I played my last game, I'm like thinking to myself, like, yeah, I think I pretty much got my fill. And so I kind of deleted that game off my hard drive. And other than that, though, I mean, I enjoyed what I played, but I'm getting more so excited of football. Hell, I'm really contemplating whether if I want to play the next Madden or not, and that's just the thing about me. I mean,
Yeah.
I could, absolutely, I could,
Yeah. Well, remember
but
you have Game Pass,
yeah.
so you can do the 10-hour trial of Madden when it comes out next month. So
Oh, that's very true. I think I am gonna do that
yeah.
because I don't care whether I'm playing on the PS5 or my Series X or something.
Yeah.
If it's Game Pass for like 10 hours, I can just download it, try it out, and see what else is going
Yeah.
on. That'll
Yeah.
give me a good give me a good idea of if I want to buy it or not.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, I mean, that's pretty much what I've been playing.
Okay.
But Tyler, go with get your turn, man.
All right. Not too much more. I've been talking about college football 26 came out last week. I've just been playing more of that. It's like I did I bought Donkey Kong Bonanza. Were you able to get
Yeah,
Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I haven't been able to even get Bananza, man. It's been so busy. Plus the Lavender Festival the past few days, I was not able to get to Walmart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I did get that. I'll talk about that here next. But yeah, I've been playing like it's funny like Donkey Kong's finally out, and I just don't want to stop playing college football 26. Like I mean I'm in that honeymoon period right now too, especially like the most fun parts to me of like college football, like the game, like the dynasty mode, is just like the early part. Like I play as Iowa, obviously, and it's just fun to like because like especially with like Iowa, like we're more of like a we don't recruit. We don't get the 4 and 5 star guys. We're like a recruit and develop type of team. So it's like it's fun to play. Like we have great defenses and special teams, but we don't have like obviously like Iowa's very well known for their terrible offense. But it's just been really fun. Like I'm like usually after like 4 or 5 seasons of like Dynasty, like you get to the point where like okay cool like I'm like having to like pick which 5 star QB do I want to recruit? It's like 3 of them want to come here. I gotta pick one. It's like and like right now I'm like fighting like fucking Western Kentucky over like this 2 star quarterback right now. So it's just like that's kind of where it's like that's where I'm at. And then like after like you underclassmen after a few years like play in the as a backup and getting their overall numbers up, and then like you're like start recruiting your own guys in and stuff. Like it's fun right now. Like I've been playing like just like how fun like just going on like the road and like your team like your players get rattled by like by the crowd noise and stuff like that, or like like the state like the screen shaking, and like it was awesome like playing like I played like a game against like USC. They were ranked in the top 5, and we played a night game at USC, and like going up scoring a touchdown to take the lead 17-13 with like 2 minutes to go, and they're going down the field, and I had to like it's first and goal at the 5, and I ended up doing a goal line stand, and I tackle the guy at the 2 yard line, like on a crossing route to stop it and end up winning the game like there. Or like tonight, like I finished like the first season, went 16-0. Like it was awesome. Like in the national championship game, I'm playing Alabama. We're both undefeated, and like going in like just a back and forth battle. Like I'm playing like everybody on that team is like 5 stars, and they're all like I'm looking at their team, and like their backups are like the third string guys are like rated higher than like my starters like on the offense, and it's just like just going like toe to toe with them, and like it was like back and forth, like it's like the way I play is like obviously my offense that I play is a lot better than the offense that the Iowa team actually plays. But it's like cool. I'm just gonna like grind it out and just like long like 14 play drives, and I'm gonna grind out the clock because like I can't like their offense is like as good as my defense is. Like their offense is like their players are like just so much better than their offense is so much better than my defensive players, and it's like I gotta keep them on the field. Like I gotta keep the offense off the field as much as possible. And like going into the fourth quarter, I'm up 27-21, and like hit their quarterback throwing 2 picks, and like me going like taking one of them was like 27-21, and like they're inside the red zone and throwing a pick, and I run it all the way back for a touchdown, a pick 6 to basically like seal the win. And then they throw another pick on the next drive, and I kick a field goal to go up 37-21. And just like, yeah, it's just incredible. Like just to, like how like it's like the most fun I have playing these games. Just cause like I love Madden. I put a lot of time in Madden, but it's just like it's not the same. Like it's just cause like some of these teams are like very similar, and I can just go in there and like just destroy teams right off the bat, but it's like this cause like how there's so like 130 teams in college football. There's so many different styles. There's so many like just going in, like going to the playoffs, and like playing like all these, like playing Oklahoma, who plays this crazy, like this much different offense, and just like they're like a top 5 offense in the league, and just like me, I went in like shut them down, and like I think I won like 27-7, and it's just like me like just grinding it out, and it's like it's just fun. I just love that, like me like it's just like it's great, like and all like when I play Madden. Like I'm always like I'm just throwing the football over the field when I play college football, because like playing in Iowa, so we have a great offensive line and good running backs. It's like I'm just gonna basically I'm gonna deflate the football, and I'm just gonna run the fucking the football like like over like 30 times a game. I'm gonna pass like 15 times a game. That's just the way I play it. Yeah, so it's just fun, and like I've had a ton of fun with that one. But the other thing I'm playing, like I did buy Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've only played a few hours of it. I started playing it today. And I'm gonna say it's I mean, obviously no surprise here. It's really good. It's a really good game. Like it's like the art style, everything. I love everything about it so far. As far as like what the game is, the only thing, Gables, and this is gonna be definitely a me thing. I'm 100% a me thing. Is like the thing I ran into with like the Lego games a little bit. Where like I always like playing those old Lego games. Gables already knows what I'm gonna say. It is like the issue of like I would like get into the issue of like with Lego games I play them, but like everything is breakable. And I'm just gotta get every single brick, even though I don't give a shit about these bricks. But like the OCD in me, like my anxiety and my OCD drives me nuts. I gotta break everything and get all these bricks, and it's kind of the same issue I'm having here. I'd say after a couple hours, I was finally able to like kind of break that tendency a little bit, where I was like go around destroying everything. I was finally able to like just start going, just start walking past shit, Tyler. You don't have to break everything. I'm getting a little better at it with that, like because like I think it also helps like I like the Lego games, but like they're just like mindless kind of fun games, and this is actually like a really 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 good game. And like the platforming is fun. I think Dan Reichert said it the best. I think we played like the preview event for this, where like 3 out of the 4 face buttons are just fuck shit up buttons. like one button is jump, and the other 3 are like punch down, punch up, and then punch. Like that's the rest of the buttons that like you do. They're like the only real complaint I have is the camera. Sometimes like you get in like these like tighter areas, and the camera like just kind of gets wonky, and like you can't see yourself, and like you just kind of like it kind of gets fucked up sometimes. It's almost like Mario 64 levels of like kind of gets a little funky sometimes. Like not like it's like trapped on like the wall, but like it just kind of gets out of sorts sometimes. But like it's kind of fun. It's kind of like it really does feel like almost like you can definitely tell it's like taking a lot of stuff from like Mario Odyssey here, where like now instead of like you're just finding like these bananas everywhere, and every 5 bananas you find you get skill points, and you can upgrade like your health, or you can upgrade it. Like one of the cool things is that you hit the top Z. I can remember. I think it's a ZR button, the top button. It does like he does like a pound like on the ground, and it does like a sonar thing. So like there's like it's like a ton of collectible items you can find, and like that's where you can like find things by breaking stuff, and like it'll show you like little like you can see like a little white highlight of like okay something's there. Like you can like some of the things like you need like are things you can use to buy items, like buy like a new tie at the store, and it will it's like one of the ties I bought makes it so like it increases the chances of like chests showing up, and chest have like are full of like bananas, which I'm not really sure like the banana like coin things you find, like the gems you find, because like I have over 10,000 of those, and I haven't found a use for those yet. But like I'm sure eventually I'll find a store or something. Or there's like you can find like these like fossils that you can use, and that's where you can buy like new like equipment, like new like suspenders or whatever, like, or you can like in every like item you can buy like has different like one of you can swim 10% faster or whatever. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's like it is definitely just like dumb fun. The Pauline stuff is pretty cool. I literally just got to the part where like I got Pauline, like she's been the Rock with me the whole time, not Dwayne Johnson, but like an actual physical Rock. And now like I just got the part where she like breaks out of the Rock. So like I said, like you honestly that's probably like an hour and a half into the game, and it took me like 3+ hours to get that point because I was spent like literally like 2 hours just breaking shit. So like because like my like I said my OCD, but like I feel like I'm getting better at it because like also part of the problem is like not the fact that I want to break everything, but also like because a lot of it is like Mario Odyssey where like a lot of the game is just wandering around and finding the bananas that you need to like upgrade your skill points, and there's like challenge levels you can find where you gotta like defeat X amount of enemies in like 30 seconds or like get through this section without dying or whatever. So there's like the game is the exploring and stuff, and not it like it's the breaking and the exploring. So it's like I got the balance I gotta find here of like like my personal OCD problems and like this game being really good, but like that's also part of the game is like that is the game of like breaking shit. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. Like it's really good so far, and it's like I said, it's like me getting past personal dumb shit here that I wish I could like just get past because I'm playing it. I'm like I'm loving this, but also I'm playing it, and I'm just like I gotta put this down because it's like it's driving me to like my stupid brain nuts. So the Lux Pro and Cold Brew only go so far. So unfortunately, yeah, no, like it's so far it's a ton of fun. I could definitely see why everybody's loving it. There's a lot I love it about the music stuff. It's really fun. I just like the style. Like I didn't know how I was gonna feel about the Donkey Kong thing being like kind of like goofy, like a little bit, like be like over like the whoo, like the big like facial expressions and the noises he makes. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this, but like honestly, after a couple of hours of it, I'm like, okay, I kind of like this and stuff. And then like Pauline singing and stuff like that. It's like, okay, I like this. This is actually pretty cool. So yeah, Gables, I think this is gonna be a game that you're gonna love. I can see this being. This honestly will probably end up being your game of the year.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully get your hands on here soon because yeah, it's a ton of fun. So like I said, I also bought the amiibo. So.
Oh, I kind of figured that.
yeah. I finally thought I was free. I finally thought they were done with amiibos and they bring this fucker out. So, although I'm pretty good about that now. I only buy the ones I actually want. So I did actually want this one. I'm not gonna just buy the amiibo for like a random dumbass game that I don't give a shit about. So I will only buy the games I care about. So when the Metroid Prime amiibo comes out, I will not buy it. If a Jinx amiibo comes out, I'm buying that one day one. That's oh boy. None Gables? No comment? If you could buy any amiibo, what would it be? They don't have yet.
Oh, if I could buy any amiibo that I don't have yet.
Hatsune Miku?
Well, honestly, I kind of want an amiibo of like Majora's Mask, personally.
Stellar Blade?
What's that?
Stellar Blade?
Well, Stellar Blade would be a kind of cool one too.
Yeah, it's like 90% butt. Okay, Gables.
You can just imagine like how it is, like either that or like having Nier, like
Nier, yeah.
2B.
All right, 2B body pillow or a Squirtle bidet. Pick one.
Oh God. Well, if I had to take my chances or something like that, I'd probably go with the body pillow.
Really? I'm judging you for that one, Gables. I would take the squirrel bidet.
There ain't no way I want something shooting my ass.
It's not a sexual thing. It's just like cleans your butt thing.
I know it's not a sexual thing.
Well, you picked the sexual thing. Like... Why would you pick the sexual thing? Pick the bidet.
Oh, God.
Okay, what if it's a Magikarp bidet?
Okay, maybe I could see that.
Oh my God! So he can't even squirt. He doesn't have to squirt. Now that's sexual. That's definitely sexual. Gables, okay. So you just pick the sexual thing again. You pick the Magikarp because that's all he can do. He flops, and he's just a big hole. That's all he is. There's literally only
Oh
one
my
use for him.
god. I'm just imagine the fucking Magikarp just doing nothing but splash. It's like,
Gables, I don't want to imagine what you're gonna do with this fucking Magikarp. I'm honestly disgusted by you. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that I'm really upset. I'm actually more upset with myself for asking this question. I feel like for the first time, Gables, in 677 episodes of this podcast, you took it too far.
yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah, first time ever. Usually Gable gets mad at me. Usually it's the 9/11 jokes that gets him.
Now you're fucking mad at me because I do the same thing.
This is my 9/11.
Oh,
you
man.
laughed, Gables. You laughed. So you're going to hell with me on that one, buddy. It's like they're gonna go like, why? So why are you here, Gabriel? Well, he laughed at his friend 9/11 joke. So, what was the joke about? Something about a Magikarp? I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, this is the episode. We gotta go out like this, Gables. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. If you guys like this, subscribe everywhere. Go to youtube.com/DrunkNerds, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that fun stuff. I was host. I was Tyler.
I've been Colonel Gables. Until next time, everyone, get yourself a Magikarp a day.
Oh my god, I hit the second tower.
But until next time, everyone, thank you for listening to another fun-filled episode of the Drunk-Nerds podcast.
Hey, Gables.
Yeah.
Too sweet.
Too sweet, man.
Magikarp fucker.
See ya.
Bye.